Yeah, you know, I've been working on my other car, and
I haven't been working on any car, so
I've never seen you in a car that ran, ever.
Man, we gotta record this shit.
Yeah. Well, no, see, it is recording right now. And here we are with Cruising with Dean, and here's Dean.
and we're talking about Darrell. So what's wrong with your truck? It's not running?
It was on the side of the road at Heinz Drive. That's as far
Yeah,
as I saw it.
I left it there as a symbol to Cruising Heinz.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
like advertisement.
I was advertising it.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It had nothing to do with the fact that it was overheating or I lost the keys.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot.
wow.
Yeah, it was the best cruising season for me this year.
Well, you know, this season out there, that way, isn't like I-75 going to be closed?
No,
Up that way?
696.
696. Yeah.
That's going to be mayhem.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. 8 miles going to be off the chain already.
Yeah. We're back after, what, a year? But anyways, today we're going to start a new chapter with Cruising with Dean. And so today I have Cornelius Bass, the
Bass.
third. Bass?
Boss. Yeah.
Bass.
Yeah, don't forget that third part.
Yes.
Yeah, third too. Fun fact, I would have been the 8th.
Really?
Yeah, but there's one side's Cornelius's and one side is Rudolph's.
Oh.
And one Cornelius for 1 year switched to Rudolph, so now we got 4 Cornelius's and 3 Cornelius's, 4 Rudolphs, and then a couple previous Rudolph Cornelius's as well. But
Yeah.
following the tree back, I would have been Cornelius the 8th, and that's what everybody would have been calling me, the 8th.
Yeah. Wow.
And don't forget about Dasher, Dancer, Prancer.
Right.
Yukon Cornelius.
Yeah, Yukon Cornelius, yeah.
Yeah.
Corey has his own YouTube channel, Cruising with Cory. He's
No
the
E.
creator of it.
Yeah. Cruising with Cory with no E, just a Y, C-O-R-Y.
Yeah, the same as my son.
Yeah.
So we're going to ask some questions about your show, how you thought of the idea of doing all that and the equipment you use and things like that. And Darrell, you can chime in anytime you want,
All right.
but just don't overtalk me, okay?
Nope. No
I'm sure that won't happen.
No, I never do that.
I know it.
Nope.
So Corey, how did you come up with this idea to do this YouTube channel?
Well, actually, I came up with it about 10 years before I actually did it.
Really?
So I used to cruise around. I moved, I was born down here, but I grew up north. Moved down here in 2010-ish.
Whereabouts up north?
St. Helen. You ever heard of St. Helen?
Oh, yeah.
Right outside of Houghton Lake, West Branch, all
Yeah,
that stuff.
we go up to a place up in Lewiston.
Okay. Yeah, we've been around Lewiston. We used to beat them up in wrestling and stuff.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I moved down here, and I was obviously a car guy, but I was just cruising around by myself. And I don't have fun in the burbs cruising. When I cruise, I go to the city.
Yeah.
And I just pull up like the train station, Motown, anywhere I was back in like 2013.
Yeah.
Just go live and make a video like, hey, I'm out here cruising with Cory. We're at the train station.
Nice.
That's when it still looked like crap.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I was just doing that, cruising around probably 10 years before. And my girlfriend kept saying, she's like, you should start a YouTube, do a YouTube. And I was all worried about it. I didn't want to be on camera. I didn't want to talk.
Yeah.
So yeah, then I finally just started it. Took forever to take off, but yeah, just had to get over that fear of being on camera and stuff like we are right now.
Right.
I've never done an interview like this.
No, I'm glad you're here. Are you using any of your shows from when you first started, before you even wanted to do this, or y'all just started fresh with it?
Yeah, I just started fresh with everything. Just I was going to some car shows and start filming them. That was about it.
Yeah.
Because yeah, those, back in 2013, the phones were all different.
Yeah,
all the
right,
quality is
right,
crap
right.
now. If you look on Facebook on my memories, you can see some of the stuff, but it wouldn't translate over well. So I redid them. I
Yeah.
went back to all the same spots and all
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
That's cool you did, though.
Yeah.
At least you kind of had a little script right there to, like, do that. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
And you don't even seem nervous when you're doing the show. You just
No, well,
do the thing.
yeah, it took a minute.
Yeah.
Because Jessica kept telling me I had to get on camera more, and
Yeah.
people in the comments were saying they wanted us on camera more and all that, but
Yeah.
I'm getting over it a little bit. I still don't like being on camera, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I just don't hearing my voice. I know other people don't like hearing their voice.
Exactly.
You know.
And then they say the camera adds, 120 pounds?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't need that.
Yeah. So how many shows do you have so far on YouTube?
Well, videos, I just cracked 151. No, 251.
Wow.
251 videos.
And how many years has that been? 2
This
years?
is my 3rd year, I think.
Oh, wow.
I think 22 or 21. I don't even remember when I started.
Yeah, you're busy, man.
22 or 21, you just keep plugging.
Yeah.
I got discouraged a few times. Stuff wasn't going anywhere, almost quit, but just gotta keep going.
Well, that's how I was. I'm doing the shows, and then you see how many people watched it. You know,
Yeah, and people coming up to me in public it's so weird to me.
Yeah,
when
I've heard
people,
some of that. Yeah.
People want their kids to meet me.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like,
That's
oh
cool.
man, stop swearing in the videos. You got kids watching.
Right.
But yeah, and there's another guy I'm going to shoot a video with. He planned it on a certain day because his daughter wants to meet me. She was watching
wow.
my videos. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. So you're doing a new, kind of a new twist to your shows about Autorama.
Yeah, just showing the road to Autorama. What guys got going on.
Yeah.
Just going in there, seeing if I don't care if they got to just wash the windows or doing a frame off of engine swap. Just showing what they're doing around the Motor City because it's slower around here in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Nothing's going on. I think I went about a month without posting a video, and
Yeah,
it hurt my soul a little bit. But
Well, I seen the one with Nick. You
Yeah.
were over there helping with the headliner.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got right into it, man.
oh yeah, gotta get it. I was just hoping I didn't break it.
Yeah, right.
I was like, oh no, we're gonna fold this and snap it. It's gonna be my fault.
Yeah.
And everybody's gonna be like, he ain't even a lowrider guy. He had no business touching that.
Get him out of here. Right.
It is what it is. It went well, and
Yeah.
some of the other guys, I had some people back out because they just they thought I was gonna show everything they have going on, and
Yeah.
I just wanted to sneak peek. I'll show just your rims if you want me to. Just sneak peek what
Yeah.
guys got going on.
They just don't want you in their garage showing what they have and other people watching.
Yeah, maybe that
Yeah.
too. A little bit.
Right.
Well, if you go for the high dollar guys too, I mean, think about it. Riddler's still got the, obviously Detroit, they give the Riddler. You can't have any media out there for any of those cars you're building. It's still the old adage of.
Oh, is it? It's safe.
Yeah, you can't. It was really meant for the magazines back in the day, and then obviously TV media after that. But then, like if you're building the Riddler car, the rule still is that you can't have any type of media out there. So Facebook, Instagram, you can't even show wheels you're putting on the car. Nothing.
Wow.
It's all got to stay covered until
That makes sense.
it shows up on Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah.
Because that's the top 8 cars in the entire show, isn't it? That's what they're called.
They picked. Well, I mean, they've got more guys that are competing for it, but they picked the top 8 that they're going to let compete. You know?
Right.
And then after that, then they go through another judging sequence. So.
Yeah, that Riddler award, those cars, I know no one can see them before the show. They can't have them out in public and that. But is it? I've heard that they cannot start those cars or anything like that.
I don't know about the starting thing. I'd have to go back and actually.
I've heard something about that years ago that they couldn't. It was like building a model car.
Now, on the other end of the spectrum of that, they only have to start, and they only have to move about 150
Oh,
feet.
really?
Yeah, they don't have to run and drive.
Okay.
That's kind of the difference with some of the stuff Good Guys and everything else has been doing.
Right.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm going off topic.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But just because that, sometimes when guys are putting stuff together, even for Rama, though,
I got you.
on a smaller scale, maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah, I for sure had a couple guys say they don't want it out there, not until, which I completely understand.
Yeah, or they've got other cars they're put together for other people in their shop too.
Yeah,
that happens
exactly. Yep,
too.
I went through that. Yeah.
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 But so you're going to be at Autorama, right?
Oh yeah.
And you're going to be doing one of your shows down there?
Oh yeah, I have no. I really don't have a plan this year because I think I'm going to be there. Some of these guys got to get me in, but I think I'm going to be there the entire weekend.
Oh, nice.
And this will be the first time. I usually go one day, just get a record and get out of there.
Yeah, well, new prospects pay for all the passes for the weekend, just so you know.
Well, wait, I thought I was in the club, not a prospect. I don't have that.
I'm sorry, new members, not prospects. That's right. You're
And you buy lunch.
Yeah, but first year probies got a
dollar menu with it.
Yeah. You got quite a few shows. Do you have any favorites of those that you do?
Yeah, my Detroit photo tour is by far my favorite. Just cruising around cool spots in the city, iconic landmarks, just taking pictures of the cars, man.
Yeah.
That is by far my favorite. It don't get views for nothing. I don't know why, but that is by far my favorite.
Yeah.
This summer we did a lot of cool stuff. My buddy Devin, he's on YouTube. I found him as Junkman, and I was watching his videos because before I started my channel, I was watching all the creators in the area to see what's going on.
Yeah.
He was one of them. I was driving down to Belle Isle one day, and I see this guy out there waving like crazy, and I'm like, oh, I was like, that's crazy. And I was like, wait, that's the Junkman. And I turned around, ended up talking to him, meeting him. But anyways, he throws this thing called the No One Comes to Detroit Anymore tour.
Oh.
And that's just all kinds of different cars, and we just go to the same thing I did, and just take pictures and hang out. And he's a younger dude than me, but he's so smart, and he just knows so much. He's from Florida.
Oh, wow.
Or New England and Florida, but moved here purposely to live in Detroit and the car scene and everything.
Wow.
But yeah, he throws that, and he's so knowledgeable. He just takes us around these spots. It's on my channel. No One Goes to Detroit Anymore tour, but I think we're doing that again this year if you guys want to get in on that. That is a great time.
So that's a YouTube channel name. Nobody goes to Detroit anymore?
No. That's what he calls this little car show cruise.
Oh, okay. Does he have a
Yeah.
YouTube channel?
He does, called the Junkman.
Oh, the
He
Junkman.
doesn't post on it regularly.
Yeah.
That's just how I found him and
Yeah.
ended up becoming friends with him.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was a fun one. I just like going to weekly car shows is fun and all that, but I like the offshoots, like the cool things like
Yeah.
that. I've steamed cruising around the city.
Mm-hmm.
I went to something called Highway to Hell cruise.
Hell, Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay.
We started Ann Arbor somewhere,
Yeah.
and I don't remember how many cars it had to be, like 150, 200. Some of the roadmen were there.
Yeah.
And you cruise from Ann Arbor up to Hell, and they got pizza, and everybody's just hanging out, having a good time.
Nice, nice.
So little stuff like that I like doing.
Yeah, yeah. I followed you on your one show. I watched it. Going to St. Ignace.
Oh yeah.
That looked like a pretty cool trip.
Yeah, and I don't know if you guys heard of the DYS Club, Drive Your Shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those guys are cool as hell. I basically invited myself with them.
Yeah.
Once I figured out we're all going the same way,
Mm-hmm.
we were all going the same way at the same time and everything. So
Yeah.
I was just like, I asked the one guy, John, I know, and I was like, hey, you guys care if I just ride along with you? And he said he had to bring it to the club and get a vote first
Yeah.
of all. And all the guys were cool with me going.
Mhm.
So we met up somewhere and picked up a couple more on the way.
Yeah, yeah.
We're 13 cars deep, just walking through or driving through these little towns.
Yeah.
People just stopping what they're doing
Right,
and
right.
looking. We pulled up in a restaurant. We took all the parking for the
Yeah,
restaurant.
yeah,
And
yeah.
people were just looking. They're like, "What is going on?"
Wow.
But that was fun because usually, you been to St. Ignace?
I was there in 2006.
And you took your car?
No, I didn't.
Okay, see that's the thing.
Yeah, yeah,
I thought my first year. I've been there when I was a kid and all that, but not much as an adult.
yeah.
I thought it's gonna be like a parade of cars up
Yeah.
there. No, you see, the first year we went, there was one other car, a Chevy Malibu.
Yeah.
He was driving, and then it was just us, and everything else was trailered up there. So I was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
disappointed about that.
Yeah, that's
So-
usually how that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this last year, riding with 13 cars, back roads all the way up there,
Yeah,
it took
yeah.
2 days. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps talking about it.
Nice.
It was
Wow.
fun.
Yeah, I won a trip up there in 2006 through Cruising News magazine.
Okay. You won a trip.
Yeah, they had a thing in the magazine, win a trip to St. Ignace
So
for the
they pay
weekend.
gas and all that?
No gas, just a hotel up there. Stayed
Okay.
at some casino up in St.
Waiting, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Just went to a gun
But
show
he-
there.
But it was a huge show.
It is,
It
yeah.
was nice.
It is, and you know what's crazy? We typically skip the actual show.
Oh yeah.
Because the whole town, the whole weekend is nothing but a cruise back
Yeah,
and forth.
right.
But the day of, they shut it down and it's just a car show walking. So we take that time and go sightseeing in the UP.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait till the car show's done, come back, and then
Yeah.
we start cruising again.
How was it going over the bridge in your car?
Oh, the first year I went over 8 times
Really?
just to have fun. And then I was like, oh, it's dark out now. I got to go across when it's nighttime.
Yeah,
so I went
yeah.
across. I didn't know you could get a pass or some kind of pass you can get. I paid $4 every time I went across.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, but there was one time in the summer there's fish flies are out.
Yeah.
And the seagulls were dive bombing in my headlights, getting the fish flies while I'm coming down the bridge. I was
Yeah.
like in shock. I got to the gate
Yeah.
and I asked, I was like, "What's going on with these seagulls?" They're like, "That's an every night thing in the summer." I'm
Wow.
like, "That's crazy. That tripped me out. I wish I would have filmed it." But I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
Well, you know for next time, though.
Exactly. That's,
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Yeah. I never even thought about that, man. That's crazy.
It tripped me out a little bit.
Never cross the bridge at night. Yeah.
No?
Yeah, it's always
It was
been
a good
during the
time.
day.
I went purposely. I'm like, "Hey, it's dark.
Yeah.
I need to go." Jessica didn't go with me.
Yeah.
That's in June. That's probably when they're
End of
out.
June,
Yeah.
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 We towed the camper over once.
Wow.
But only, well, I figured out don't pull it on the grates with those skinny
Oh.
tires, you know.
Yeah,
you only get those
anything
5
on
inch
there.
rates, yeah.
Or in the wind, right?
Well, yeah, maybe with that
Yeah.
thing, I don't know.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
can't
I
handle.
guess they just replaced all that grate. One of my car buddies that went up to St. Ignace with us,
Yeah.
he bought a piece of it.
Oh,
The
really?
actual grate, yeah.
Wow.
Well, that
Bought a
makes
piece
sense
of
because
it.
I think we went. When is St. Ignace?
End of June.
End of June.
Yeah.
Okay, so we went. We ended up. She just booked a random camping spot, and we were there, and like, man, it was crazy. We were there in the first week of June,
Yeah.
weekend of June, with our other friends
Yeah.
that also booked there, and it was like winter up there still.
Yeah, right.
It was crazy. It was like spring had just broke.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
mean it's the first weekend of June.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
But-
actually one of the reasons we're talking about retiring up that way. Because I'm like winter, I love it. Summer, I love it for cars, but it's just too hot for me anymore, man.
Oh yeah.
And you go up there and it's instantly 10, 15 degrees
Yeah,
cooler
right,
just
yeah.
off the water right there. I'm like, woo. And Jessica, she wants to go up there right now
Yeah. Yeah.
as we speak, but I'm not done with car stuff around here yet.
I like the Lewiston area, like you guys
Yeah.
were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything up north
Yeah.
past, I consider up north past Bay City.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to cross the Milwaukee before you
Yeah,
can get
yeah.
up north.
There's
Yeah.
some people consider Port Huron up north, and I laugh at them.
Yeah.
One of my coworkers the other day, she's like, "We got a cabin up north." I was like, "Oh no, crap, where at?" She's like, "Port Huron."
Hey, but you
I was
can
like, "That's a suburb."
you can say you're going up to Port Huron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can
It's right
100%
up
say
north.
that, but it ain't
Yeah.
up north if I can get there in a
Yeah.
half hour,
Yeah.
realistically.
Well, I like China too, though. That area. I don't know. That,
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a buddy out there. We go out there and shoot guns.
Yeah,
Out of
yeah.
China.
Or my best friend and his wife and family, they've got a place right on the river over there. So
Yeah, my brother has a place on the canal over in China. He's retired up there.
yeah, and that's exactly where they're
Yeah.
at too.
Yeah.
So yep.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah. But yeah, Saint Ignace is another one I haven't made it up to either.
That's a
You
good
never
show,
been?
man.
I know. Listen. Once I get something together, again,
Yeah, well, you-
I'll bomb up there.
Hey, I'll leave it. I'll have an exception. You can tell yours because I've never.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you got to stay behind me when we're driving.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So when you guys are going up to St. Ignace, anybody have any issues with their cars?
A couple of the guys, we had a carburetor issue.
Yeah.
On I can't even remember exactly what the car is. An old school Buick, beautiful.
Didn't you guys stop at someone's house on the way up there to get someone's car worked on? Or right?
That's cool.
Yeah, we might.
Always makes me fun.
There's a few things like
Yeah.
that. We actually, one year for my car, my brother lives outside of Grayling,
Mm-hmm.
and we just go up to his house every year and then stay the night,
Yeah.
recuperate.
Yeah.
We came out one morning and my car was just dead. And I'm like,
Really?
oh no, that sucks. So I'm messing around the battery, checking stuff. Battery's good. Figure stuff. Alternator's fine. So I'm like, all right, let me call the guru. I call my dad up.
Yeah.
And he's like, check the voltage regulator.
Yeah.
So we messed around with that a little bit. Oh no, it's like really hot. First of all, that's not supposed to.
Yeah.
And then the power was all messed up with it. So we take it off. Go to every single parts store in town.
Mm-hmm.
No one has anything close. We're like,
Yeah.
oh man, it's a wrap. Like we're just done here. The car's
Yeah.
here. So he has a basket case 67 Charger, 50-year-old, all parts and pieces.
Yeah.
We opened the hoods, got the regulator in the corner.
Yeah.
Took it out, slapped it on. It's on there to this day. I'm driving it
Nice.
still.
Yeah.
Nice.
Took that up there. Another time, he was behind us. It might have been the same year actually. He was behind us. We made it up to Vanderbilt, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, my temperature's going crazy. We got to pull over."
Yeah.
So we pull over, and my belt's squeaking like crazy. So I'm fixing my belt and everything, and we try to fix his stuff. And he's like, "We're not gonna fix it. I'm just gonna go home."
Yeah. Yeah.
He went home. We get up to our campsite in St. Ignace. I pop the hood, and the damn jack handle falls out that I was using to tighten the belt.
Oh no.
It fell out onto the ground. I'm like,
Oh shit.
that could have been so terrible. I just sat there for a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh
Right.
my
Right.
God.
Wow.
But yeah, other than that, no one really had
Yeah.
any breakdowns. That's a good thing. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Have you asked him what car he drove up there to?
I was gonna get to that in a little bit.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah.
What did you drive up there?
I was.
Listen, I did not get to review Dean's notes before we sat down. So yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
apologies.
Darrell, I drove up my '67 Chrysler Newport. I call it the big body bitch.
Yeah.
I've had the car for 14 years now, I believe.
Where did you find that car at?
In the Thumb, Snover. It was actually my dad bought it.
Oh, it was up north.
In the Thumb in Snover.
Up
yeah.
north.
Hey, Snover's more up north than Port Huron, I think.
Right.
But yeah, my dad bought it first, and I thought that car was hideous. I
Yeah.
hated it. I was like, ugh, like why'd you even buy this thing?
Yeah.
But yeah, we went up there in the Thumb and bought it,
Mm-hmm.
and it had one working brake on the way home. It had one
Oh,
working
wow.
brake, so every stoplight
Yeah.
my dad was turning sideways in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got it back there, and I bought it from him a couple years later.
Mm-hmm.
But that car, I tracked down all the history of it.
Yeah.
It was made right off of Jefferson. I believe it was right off of Jefferson.
That's cool.
And then the first house was a couple blocks from there, off of I can't remember the name of it now. Anyways, the East Side Street.
Yeah.
Drexel. Off of Drexel was the first address, and he actually worked for Chrysler.
Oh.
And once he got a couple promotions, and I know this because I contacted his daughter. I'm just not making stuff up.
Yeah.
But he got some promotions, and he moved up to the UP.
Yeah.
But he still worked down here in Chrysler, so he was driving the car back and forth UP to down
He
to
was
Detroit.
driving that. He was commuting in that
Back
car.
and forth, yeah, that car. That's why there's so many
Holy
miles on it now. There's over
Yeah, yeah.
300,000 on the body, yeah.
There, what? I didn't know you had that many miles.
Yeah,
Holy
yep.
crap.
And yeah, so then I found that out. I got pictures of it up in the UP in snow, completely covered in snow. There's a story actually because there's some marks on the roof, some lines
Yeah.
on the roof. And the daughter, when I contacted her, she was like, "Oh my God, it's so nice to see the car.
Yeah.
Someone's got it and everything." And she's like, "Do you see them 3 lines on the roof?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "I know where those came from." And she's like, "It's from a snowblower."
Oh shit.
I'm like, a snowblower? What are you talking about? But she said the snow got so high up there,
Yeah.
and the car was sitting. They came home one day. The neighbor was snow blowing the driveway.
Yeah. Oh.
And her dad was like, I think he's on top of the car right now. So he goes over there and yells at him, and he's like, you're tearing up my car. But yeah, them lines are on there. I don't want to get rid of them.
Wow.
That's amazing.
It's just, I found out a lot of history about the car.
That's
Yeah,
some UP
yeah.
shit right there. Right?
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
UP shit.
Yeah.
Manastique, I believe it is.
Yeah.
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 Manastique.
Is it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's up
So
there,
I
man.
want to do a video about that where it was, because there was paperwork in it, but I don't think it's the right paperwork because it says it had a black vinyl top, and I don't believe mine had a vinyl top.
Oh,
on it.
right.
But yeah, if that paperwork's correct, but I
Yeah.
don't believe it is.
Could he have gotten rid of it after the snowblower incident?
He might have, but I was
Yeah.
everything I see doesn't show any signs of
Yeah,
it.
'cause there'd be for the trim on the
Yeah,
vinyl
the
top,
extra
there'd
trim and
be
everything.
holes
Okay,
in
yeah,
there.
yeah,
There is
that
one
makes-
little
that's a good
hole
point,
on the
too.
side though.
Yeah.
There is one little circle like it was filled. I don't know. It's a
Yeah,
mystery.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
But it was bought at some place called Woodward or Birmingham Dodge, I think it was.
Okay. I mean, it probably was a real
Yeah.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was a bank receipt for Capital One or some kind of bank downtown off of
Yeah.
Woodward. So there's a whole bunch of trails. I want to make a video about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, I don't know. She's nothing special. I've been refused for some shows.
Really?
Yeah, they told me I could park in the back a couple. I won't name any shows particular, but they're like, yeah, I guess you could park in the back. And I was like, well, I guess I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I just took off. And then, yeah, it probably was great.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
there was another time they wouldn't let me in the Chrysler show.
why is that?
I
It was-
couldn't tell you.
It wasn't pristine.
Yeah, I couldn't. He
It
just said,
wasn't a freaking Charger, man.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
he just waved me off. He didn't give me a reason, and I wasn't fighting nothing. I'm like,
No.
whatever, man, because I'm already like, you know.
They had no appreciation.
Yeah, so I'm in line going in. They let the guy in front of me, and then they waved me off to the extra parking on the side.
Really?
Yeah, and someone
Wow.
actually took a picture of me outside the show through the fence. He's like, I don't know why it's on the outside, but still cool to see
Yeah.
Wow, but see,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. I was like,
That somebody appreciated it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You know, and then that's the thing where like I've said that too. Like, you know, I've gotten a lot of love on the F100 over the years, and it's like even your car, Dean. I mean, you know a lot of the history of it.
Yeah.
It's like that's where those old, sandwich board placards I think do come into play. 'Cause
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
because that way people actually know about it. They don't walk
Yeah.
by. I read most of that stuff, and then when
Yeah.
you actually find
Yeah.
out the history of it, I mean,
Yeah.
look, most people are going to walk by his car and say,
Yeah.
whatever,
Mhm.
right?
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
They don't know it's got 300,000 miles on the body.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
They don't know any history of it, where it's from, you know?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
that's stuff I like about cars. There's guys that they get a car and then a week later they get rid of it.
Palmer.
Yeah, we don't know anybody like that.
Come on down to Palmer's Used Cars. By the way.
Right.
Yeah.
He still owes me a ride in that General Merc. So,
Oh, that's sweet. I
or what
like
is it?
that.
Not a Merc, it's a Grand Marquis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Grand Marquis.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's a Mercury.
Yeah, it's
still,
good.
though. Yeah, it's still a
Yeah.
Merc.
The hazard reject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of switch gears from that show. Peggy was asking earlier about the equipment that you use to do your YouTube channel. What do you?
Everything cheap. Everything cheap.
Yeah. Do you use a
I basically just use a GoPro.
GoPro? Okay.
Yeah, I started with my GoPro just because it's simple. And
Yeah.
cell phones nowadays have way better footage, but I don't know why. I just don't like using the cell phone.
That's what we're using tonight here.
Yeah, that's about it. I bought a little cheap laptop which barely supported it.
Yeah.
It took an hour and a half to make a 10-minute video, like just to get it into the video.
Yeah.
But I eventually went and got some drones.
Oh, okay.
Nothing new though. The Mini
Yeah.
2, I think they're on like Mini 4 or 5 now.
Mhm.
But the Mini 2 drone just to get some aerial footage. And
Yeah.
if you see anybody flying over cars, it's not me. If you're at a car show,
Yeah.
I don't do that. It's disrespectful as hell. It's actually illegal. You're not supposed to fly over groups of people or something.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
know
you're
that.
not supposed to do that.
ROPD kind of got after you too during Woodward. Remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they did come over and
Yeah.
say something. They said something to a couple guys,
Yeah.
but they can't really say anything because it's not illegal to fly it, but you can't fly it over the crowds.
So they're even just saying like weren't they saying restricted airspace? Or
Yeah,
something
they said it was
like that?
restricted, but if it's restricted, it won't let you take off. So
Yeah.
if it lets
Right.
me fly, I'm allowed to fly.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I found out I could fly right next to Metro Airport.
No shit.
Yeah, there's a show over there called the Blue Sky. There's a hamburger joint called Blue Sky.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
Blue
big
Sky.
show.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah.
ever go, it's a big
Yeah.
show.
Nope.
My dad's been going parking in the exact same spot for 20 years. But I put the drone up there when I got it, and I was like, I don't think it's gonna let me
Yeah.
fly. It's like 2 blocks from the airport.
Yeah.
It let me go up, and I got footage. I'm above the treetops watching planes come in and land,
Wow.
and it
Wow.
let me do it. But there's
Jeez.
spots in downtown by City Airport where it won't even let me take off.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah.
if it don't want you to fly, it won't let you. So
Yeah. Now I see videos, guys on YouTube that have the drones, and they're by themselves and they're driving, and their drones above them following. That's something that they can do.
yep,
How
they
does
got
that
trackers.
work?
That's just trackers. The technology.
Really?
Yeah, they got trackers. There's way more sophisticated ones than I have right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, the one I have, I'll sit in the passenger seat. Jessica's driving like
Okay.
a Heinz drive, and I'm over there
Right,
flying it in the
yeah.
passenger seat.
Wow.
But no, they got some now. They just follow you.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was
Oh yeah,
curious
they
about
got
that.
they got crazy drones now.
Yeah,
They'll fly
yeah.
through a blizzard and follow you. There's a guy
Wow.
living the van life I follow. He goes and drives around the Arctic, and he gets the most scenic shots in the middle of a blizzard.
I think I've seen that guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
You ever watch them when they're like at a drift race or like even just a regular?
Yeah,
like,
with
dude,
the FPVs.
Yeah, they're pretty wild. Yeah, because like
Yeah.
yeah, especially when those guys are going sideways. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, some of those guys when they got horsepower, it's wild
Yeah.
to watch those drones like actually keep up with
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, right into them. Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
And those
So,
things are actually cheap to build.
really.
Yeah, I was at my shitbox races that I put on, or not put on, that I filmed out in Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
There was a kid there. Usually I'm the only one with a drone, but there was a kid there. This time he had an FPV. I'm like, oh, he's about to blow me out the water now with that thing. So I went and asked him how much was it. I think he was like $70. I built it myself.
Wow. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's really cheap. You
Don't
can
don't
do
start
it.
another hobby because I'm already thinking about getting a 3D printer right now. So yeah.
Yeah, buddy at work did that. He wants to do everything.
Yeah, but other than that, just cheap
Yeah.
stuff. I'm actually using a free program to edit right now, CapCut. You
Okay.
can't do all the stuff you want to, but you can do enough to get by.
Nice.
And
Nice.
I don't know if it's a flaw or not, but in videos I don't like perfection.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, it just seems more real to me if it's not perfect.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's in my opinion. That's why we've ended up watching guys like the Roadkill guys and
Yeah,
Derek and
yeah,
everybody
yeah,
else.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Because they're not perfect. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But yeah, I don't have a real expensive computer or nothing like that. If you want to start a channel, you got to get out there and do it. And you can't just go out there and expect. I mean, depending on what you're doing, you
Yeah.
could hit and get monetized overnight. But
Yeah.
most people, it doesn't happen like that. You just got to keep going. Can't give up.
yeah.
And
Right,
I
right.
finally got it. So
All right. So we're gonna probably start to wrap this up and then bring in the rest of the Hoodrats in here. We're gonna talk about their upcoming show. Oh, and speaking of shows, I wanted to tell you the show we were at in November, Port City Spectacular.
Yeah. That
I've
was a
seen
good,
you
good
guys.
show.
That looked like a good time.
It was.
That
It's
was
small, but
good.
it was good.
Small, good.
Yeah.
The town was really cool, clean town, good restaurants,
Yeah, we enjoyed it.
good bands.
And
Yeah.
where's
Yeah.
that at though? That's the cruise would probably be my favorite part.
Muskegon.
Cruise over there.
It was the first year they did it, and then I would Brad. I'm sorry, I don't know your last name off the top of my head.
Yeah, I can't.
Great guy. He's
Yeah.
he's a vintage camper, tin can tourist.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. At the last minute, I was like, we better go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Christine, my lovely girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because ended up having a ball because it was,
Yeah.
half the guys we know from Tin Can Tours were there, so
Yeah, yeah.
we just had a great time, But the cars were spectacular that
Yeah.
they picked for the show,
Yeah, we ran into some of the guys from around here, Dave Marchioni. And
Oh yeah, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Darren
yeah.
Noble.
The Suspects, all those guys.
Oh, Darren Noble.
Yeah, Darren Clore,
Darren Clore.
Janine,
And
yeah.
Janine, right.
Yeah.
Oh, the Croms were there.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who?
The Croms.
Oh, that's a band.
No.
Oh wait, who's the crown?
Jim and Joyce.
Jim and Joyce Crom.
Yeah, with the Suspects.
Oh, and Tommy was there.
Tommy Perry, Stephen Moore.
Scratch.
Yeah, come on in, guys.
Who's sitting next to me?
It was good.
I got you.
Just don't block my view of the camera, because
Let me in there.
I'm not that
we got another room on the couch. Okay, so we're going to switch gears. We got the Hoodrats Car Club here. Thank you, Cory, for talking about your YouTube channel. Appreciate you stopping by.
And he is the hood rat.
And he is a Hoodrat, so we're going to stick
I was gonna
around.
say I don't know why else I'd be here
newest.
except being
Yeah.
the prestigious of being a hood rat.
When did you become a Hoodrat?
I don't know. A couple months ago.
That
right?
Jedi mind trick we put on him when he partied with us last.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
when
It's
was
right
it?
around July, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was I guess. Well,
No, maybe August. Yeah.
Jessica told me they tried to get me in at Panty Raid, but no one was paying attention to anything.
It's the panty raid.
we were preoccupied anyway. Yeah.
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 So we're going to bed, and she's like, "I think they're trying to get you to join the club," and I was like, "You're crazy." She's like, "I'm serious."
Well, and then we had another meeting of the minds at Greg's house.
It could have been the
we'll say.
mushrooms.
Hey, I don't know what the hell it was, but hey.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember because after it happened, I was going to the Highway to Hell cruise.
Yeah.
A couple guys were like, "Oh shit, there's a hood rat here. Hide your stuff." And I was like, "Oh, I am a
So see,
hood
he's
rat."
already associated.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah,
So
but
let's talk about the upcoming show I never get the date right. I don't even know. It's
I don't even know the name.
July. It's like the first show of the season, pretty much.
It's the third weekend of July.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody? Yeah.
And Saturday.
Yeah.
And then painting raid's usually the next weekend.
It is.
Yeah. So that's put it on your calendar. It's not
Yeah.
4th of July weekend. Long story short.
So anything new this year at the show?
As of right now, no.
Okay.
It's always a good time. We're gonna have maybe an extra band or two.
Nice. Yeah.
We're growing very, very rapidly.
Street Dogs is the hot dog guys.
Street Dogs.
Yeah,
Street Dogs is really good.
Yeah.
He's
That's what
like,
I
I'm in, dude. Anytime, let me know.
Yeah. Street Dogs is really good. And then our taco truck
we have
is.
Marvin Barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street Dogs is new this year.
Street Dogs was new.
Last year was the first year. And
Yeah, and I think they did.
He did very well.
They sold out.
I told them I walked up to them at the end of the show and they said they did very good. So
Very
cool.
good. They had fun.
And they're like loaded gourmet hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
they're
it's
good.
not like you're paying $2 for a hot dog. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
right,
like,
right.
yeah, I mean you can get chili dogs, you can get stuff with jalapenos on it. I had some wild thing, had a bunch of cool stuff on it, and it was pretty good. So
July 19th, 2025. That is a Saturday. Mark your calendars because it's a freaking great event.
we had about 400 cars there last year.
Yeah.
And where is it at?
Well, 500,
475.
475.
Wayne will
one
tell you where
Cybertruck.
it's at.
And one Cybertruck. We did have a Cybertruck show.
No?
That's true.
I don't know, Mike.
Huh?
I'm good.
there you go.
Oh, is it on here?
I'm recovering
Oh,
from,
it's right here.
from that dirty show yesterday.
Okay.
I'm in rough shape.
You already got it? Or you want me to say it?
What am I saying?
The address of the place.
Oh, I can say it. Yeah.
It's 14,000
Yep.
East 13 mile.
Yeah, 14,000 East 13 Mile Road, Warren, Michigan. Let's see, and this year we're $15, open all vehicles, 1 p.m. till when it ends.
Yes.
And there's usually a lot of parking lot hangs afterwards, so.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
We're
you
out
go to
there
your
last night.
Facebook page and see all about it. And you guys are going to post a event
Yeah.
like everybody else does on Facebook at the
I
bottom.
believe we already have.
We already have an event.
That's right. Yeah.
You can, where's our cameras at?
over there.
Yeah.
This
So-
one, that one.
Yeah, if anybody can see
we
that.
really
I don't know.
stepped it up this time.
Wish we had the big poster.
Yeah.
If you guys, now I know some of you guys out there have been collecting these as souvenirs over the years too.
Yeah, guess what?
Because our boy Mike Church once again
Mark.
did the art.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
We call him Mike.
I said Mark.
Okay.
Yeah. What did I say, Mike? Yeah, I said Mark. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Well, yeah, but you're old, you can't hear. So Mark Church did the artwork for us again. We really appreciate it. Does a great job. Double-sided poster's going to be different, obviously.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Slightly
okay.
different.
yeah, it's a little different, and we'll have at least the postcards down there at Autorama, so pick one up
Yeah,
while you guys
yeah.
are down there. So.
And our first show we didn't have posters.
Oh yeah,
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, wow, I didn't know.
Now we have
Now we-
them. So those are for sale too.
yeah.
What
we-
was on that poster?
The old original
The Pied Piper.
Pied Piper
With the mice?
going through the town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay,
go down
so
by-
I have to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have those
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
They're
I'll have to
available.
get that one.
Yeah. How much
You
are
have one already.
You have one already. We brought you one.
Oh,
You got one.
It's upstairs.
from before.
No.
No,
brand new.
today.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Hot off the presses.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
No problem, sir.
what are we selling those guys? 15, 20?
$20 a poster.
$20 for the OG posters.
Come
And
see
then-
me. You probably get it for free.
Yeah.
Don't go see Wayne.
Don't
Don't
go
go
see
see
Wayne.
Wayne. Yeah.
But,
No,
yeah.
we need a little money. We got to pay
Yeah,
these
we got to
bands.
support
Yeah.
our show. We need all the money we can get. The bands ain't cheap. The food's not cheap, and we try to make our best to make everybody happy. So
Yeah. You guys do an excellent job.
yeah, we're trying, man. We're
You
trying.
guys have it so well organized.
We're trying.
Oh, thank
That's
you.
what it looks like from the
Thank
out,
you.
from the outside.
Yeah,
I
outside
appreciate
looking
you
in,
saying
yeah.
that. Yeah.
'Cause I don't know
yeah.
how the inside
It
is.
just
It's
falls into place.
Yeah, everything
Falls into
works
place,
out.
yeah.
We, thank you to all of our volunteers. We had last
Yeah.
year too that helped us. And I
Right.
know that, the Taint said they wanted to get involved and maybe help us a little bit.
We'll take it.
We could pay it some food.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much for one rib?
Exactly. We'll get you a rib.
But also, I was going to say, all the different car clubs come out and they have their club picks.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Piston
speaking of
jammers.
club picks, I have one here that I won last year at the inaugural.
He just happens to
That's
have
ours.
I have mine right here.
Yeah, yours
This
is
is
right
from you
here.
guys.
The
Yeah.
suspects. Your suspects
but
right here.
remember,
Detroit Howard Award.
yeah,
Oh,
he got
yeah.
the Detroit
Yes.
Howard Award
Yeah.
from his wife
Yes.
last year.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
And
she
it's
picked that.
freaking heavy. And there's some time put in on this.
Yeah.
Those guys all,
It's fun.
and you guys do your individual trophies Or
We
is it a
build
club?
them together.
Okay, yeah.
Each member
Throw
gets their own
ideas.
trophy.
Yeah.
We pick your own cars.
Right,
There's no political stuff about it.
yeah.
Whatever we like, we pick, and that's it. There's
We-
no,
We fought over cars last year.
there's no
Yeah.
prejudice about
We
that.
fought over a car with you guys last year.
That's right. Yeah, because I wanted to pick one.
Yeah, that Dodge.
Last year we started our Detroit Howard Award.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep doing it
Yeah,
every year.
every year.
Nice, nice.
Trying to keep him in memory.
That's good.
you
For
know.
sure.
He's a great dude, man.
I was very honored to get
Yeah.
that award.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As you should, yeah.
Because I know he was in the Oldsmobiles.
yeah.
Yeah, him and his wife
Everything,
both.
yeah.
Packers.
Too,
Yeah,
yeah.
Packard, didn't he?
Yep.
And when I go this year, I'm going to bring that
Yeah.
award with me and put it on the roof of my car so people know.
Okay.
Right? That's a good idea. Yeah.
I'd like to see all the older
Yeah, wouldn't that be
trophies
cool?
that we built over the years. I mean, hell, we had a stripper doll on one. It was old Cher doll. that
Oh, I
got
love
out of a-
Cher.
I got her. It was a Barbie looking doll
Yeah.
that sat in my garage for fucking years.
Yeah.
No, not a stitch of clothing on it.
Oh, nice.
This long
The way he
black
likes
hair.
it.
So we made that trophy. It was a stripper pole. Stood about this tall.
Oh.
And that was over at Panty Raid.
Is
Give
that
that away,
a
baby.
point of a trophy? Is just make it hard as hell to get home as possible?
Yeah.
Heavy as
Right,
fuck.
you
Just
just never
annoying
know.
or heavy
Yeah.
as hell?
Yeah.
You see that barbecue grill in my backyard?
Yeah, in your back
That
there,
was a
yeah,
fucking trophy. From Panty Raid.
Once
Yeah.
they got a fender or a door at Panty Raid.
Well, Dan bought that. He bought
a
that.
door.
No.
No, it was a trophy.
Who's the trophy?
Club brother.
I'm fucking drawing a blank.
Jesus.
Jeremy.
Christ.
Jeremy got a door. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, he
Door.
did. He did. You're right.
Fucking door.
Put his door in your car.
Yeah, because that'll fit in the back seat.
I got two already, thank you.
That's the point. It's bad. It's badass.
Speaking of that,
some people have
Danny
four.
Ray, Tom and I might be the only representatives, huh?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
that's
one.
true.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to build us a trophy.
Or learn how to play
Yeah.
horseshoes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Hey,
Well, send
we're
you
gonna,
the-
we went, there's no chance of us winning that. You know?
No.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll play.
That's
I'm gonna let
right.
you know we ain't winning
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta work on that welding skills because when I do it, it looks like Stevie Wonder did.
No, we'll
with
take
feet.
care of it before you
So
guys
I'm
go.
like, I
That's
need-
fine.
Okay.
But yeah,
We'll make them.
not unfortunately, we have a great friend of ours that's getting married the same day, and we can't pass it
Yeah.
on. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hippo, congratulations, guys.
Nice.
You know,
Hippos, hot dogs.
I want to ask you,
Over there?
Craig. You're going to be at Autorama this year,
I
right?
will be. Yeah.
And your club's not going to be there.
No.
Oh, we'll be
Two-
there.
two-
I mean,
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah,
there,
yeah,
but
two of us will.
there's- I don't know if I can ask this question if it's a secret, but you guys are there for your cars of painting on your.
We're jumping in with Hoodrats Car Club.
All right.
Take
Nathan,
Corey's mic, yeah.
that painted my roof
Yeah.
and Tom's roof.
Okay. Yeah.
And my hood now.
He's doing a showcase of all the cars that he painted recently.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure how many cars there is, 5 to 7, maybe
I heard there was
10.
There's eight.
8.
Eight
Um,
spots.
we're all gonna put them down there, and it's gonna be pretty cool what he's got
Yeah.
designed.
Nice.
So
Yeah, and you're gonna be able to look at the roofs.
Oh,
Really
really
easily.
set up the.
yes,
Yeah.
He did
nice.
mo- he
Yeah,
did
I want
most
to
of
give
the
away
roofs on the
everything, but
cars,
yes,
so-
it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah,
very
but
cool.
but the point of it, like I
Yeah.
said, is like you guys, the public is gonna be able to see the roofs very easily. You know what I
Nice.
mean?
Yeah.
But you guys will just have to wait to see what we got stored. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
we're happy.
subscribe to Cruising with Cory. You'll see it all if you can't make it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I'm behind the scenes. I'm rolling in. Some lowrider guys offered me to roll with them when they roll in. So I'm gonna get some behind the scenes
That's cool.
stuff and everything.
Are- What, Thursday or what? What are you doing?
We're doing Thursday.
Oh no, I was at
I don't
Corey
know.
too.
I'm going with
We're
the
gonna be
kids
there
this
Thursday.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
Wednesday. Well, I'm being there. I'm going every day.
All right, cool.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we're happy to support Hoodrats Car Club. They've always been good to us, so
Nice.
it should be a great time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to be down there. Well, one of Peggy's friends decided to have their wedding on Autorama weekend. Who does that?
Did they not check?
Who the fuck is
Checkers,
that?
Kendall.
Non-car people.
Come on.
So Dean,
Yes.
you are gonna be
Like
sick
Hippo, apparently.
Right.
on Thursday.
I hope to be down. I'm going to be down there. And
On Thursday.
What's Thursday? Oh,
Moving.
check-in day.
Moving,
Oh,
yeah.
what do I got to help move in?
No.
No, you just hang out with the cool
Okay,
stuff.
I want to do
Yeah.
no work.
That's
I want to do no fun.
You'll get it. Yeah.
Go in before the show starts. You get to
My
walk around,
brother's
check
supposed to be
everything.
down there.
It's
He has
good.
the slot mods, and God, I can't think of his last name. I don't even know if it's
Your brother's last name?
Huh?
Your brother's last
Wait
name?
a minute.
My last name is Plaff.
What?
Plaff.
Fab.
You know what I'm talking
Fab,
about?
yeah.
He has that Chrysler where he
Yeah,
shortened it.
yeah. Imperial.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Imperial.
yeah,
Oh, there
yeah,
you go. Okay, all right.
My brother's gonna have a track in his
Display?
section there.
Yeah, who knows
In
that
his
guy?
display, yeah.
Nobody knows that guy.
I don't know.
Is it Phil?
Nobody fucking
Shortened
knows him.
Well, I know who he is, but I don't know
Short
personally.
Imperial
Yeah.
convertible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He lives over in
Yeah,
Royal
the
Oak.
road,
He just
yeah,
changed
the
it back
road's
up.
set yeah.
Okay.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got a picture of him from about 10 years ago at Continental Lanes. And I parked right next to him.
Yeah.
Right.
And I got people, I took a picture of everybody looking at my car
Yeah.
and not his.
Yeah.
Which I thought was amazing to me.
Yeah.
It was, I'm a newbie, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was
Well-
like so funny. But he's a cool cat.
Right around when you got your car together is when he debuted that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if it
he
was-
just came back from Hot Rod Tour, he told me.
Yeah, I don't know if it was in the grade 8 back then or what. I can't remember.
Yeah, I
but
don't know.
yeah, it
Yeah.
probably should have been.
Yeah.
If it-
Very,
if it
very
wasn't.
cool.
Yeah.
So my
He
brother
drives
was-
Murray Pfaff.
Murray.
Yeah, Murray, right?
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Kept thinking Phil. But yeah, my brother
Phil
invited me to go
Flaff.
down there. And, yeah, right. To hang out down there. I haven't heard nothing from my brother, so I don't know if it's going to happen. But now that I have my new mics,
Hey,
if
Tom.
I can get them to work, I can walk around and do that shit. But this summer, I'm going to be doing what I wanted to start last summer, is have like a showcase of people's cars that either come to my place and we do a walk around the car, tell us everything about the car, this and that, or something new I was thinking too, that we come to you
Yeah.
and do at your place. As long as it's not like Chicago or something like that, just something not local, but you know, like out your way or
Yeah,
something.
well-
But yeah, Darrell, we can come over to your house and talk about all the cars that don't run.
Yeah.
Hey,
None of the cars I drive.
Get that from him.
Yeah. None of the cars I drive. I don't drive anymore.
No, it's all good, but
hey, no, but since I'm in the club now and everybody knows I put miles on my shit, so
Oh,
while
yeah.
you guys are getting more miles this year, I don't want to hear shit about it.
I own 6 cars, so I drive all of them.
There we go. Let's get it.
Yeah. Well, that was cool too. When you guys were up there, you camped out of that car, didn't you?
Yeah,
When
yeah,
you
yeah.
went to
Well, we
St.
staying
Andrews?
at your, yep, and we got it booked out the next
Yeah,
3
it's a-
years, so don't even
yeah.
try.
That was a cool picture.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my god. Oh, it's just a whole vibe. I get goosebumps thinking about it right now. Sitting by the campfire with this yurt and then the fire just glowing off the side of the car in the middle of the
Nice.
woods.
And see, even though Corey doesn't believe it, like at least I've done at least 2 of those trips like that where I rolled the F100 down to 50th anniversary NSRA in Louisville.
yeah.
That's cool.
The 64 Galaxy, which I was just talking about with someone recently, I drove that. What that car had 39,000 original miles. Well, it had 39,000 when I sold it.
Yeah.
I put like 4,000 on it. That
Oh, I was gonna say I didn't even know you had a Galaxy.
I did, yeah, yeah, and I bought it. That's a whole story, but bought it for $1,200.
Wow.
It was stolen out of Warren in 99 or something like that. Had title issues. Put it together, drove the hell out of it for a summer,
Yeah.
drove it all the way to Missouri. But yeah, I used to do cool things. I'm gonna get back
You're
to it.
gonna do it.
I'm
Do some
gonna
more.
get back to it.
Don't-
Even if you guys, we should do Frankenmuth. That's not even that far.
And Frankenmuth is one of those shows I keep saying for the last 3
Yeah,
years
it's
I'm
not
gonna
even
hit.
far.
I never hit it.
And you can
Yeah.
go in. I don't even know if I want to talk about it on the thing because I don't really know. But you could go in early on Friday and save your spot.
No, I know. I've
That's
got
my favorite part about it. Then I get low key in the back, away from everybody.
well, and I know
Every time I went, I got my spot.
I know
man.
people
Yeah.
at the campground that book it out every year too.
Okay, that's on the road coming up,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right, guys. Well, Corey, thanks again for coming out.
I appreciate
Everybody,
you.
check out his channel, Cruising with Cory.
Yes, sir.
Many
Appreciate you.
episodes, and the Hoodrats show coming up in July
19th.
19th. That's a Saturday.
Lucky seventh Pied Piper.
Good party, good
Daniel.
food, good
Service,
cars,
yeah.
good people, man. They
Yeah.
put on a great show. So check out my YouTube channel. I have some old episodes on there, and I will see you at Autorama, and you'll see Corey at Autorama, and you'll see these guys at Autorama. And we are out.